You know that feeling, right? You're driving down the highway and you see them, flashing lights up ahead. We've all been there. But have you ever really stopped to think about the danger zone those people are working in? Today, we're diving into the life or death reality for the folks who run towards a crash and what we can all do to protect them.
So let's think about that scene for a second. Who's actually out there, standing just feet away from speeding traffic? It's not just one group. You've got police officers, firefighters, EMS paramedics, but don't forget the tow truck operators and the highway maintenance crews. They are all out there working together in an incredibly high-risk environment just to help someone else. And that danger, it is terrifyingly real. Get this. In just the last 5 years, more than 300 of these responders have been killed on our roadsides. 300. These are people who went to work to save lives and never got to come home. This is not a small problem. It's an absolute crisis that demands a powerful solution. Well, the good news is a major national initiative is taking shape to be that solution. And this isn't just about hoping for the best. It's a real plan built on solid strategy and training, all designed to prevent these tragedies before they can happen. So back in November 2025, during Crash Responder Safety Week, the U.S. Department of Transportation drew a line in the sand. They announced a major new commitment to fundamentally re-engineer safety at crash scenes, not only to protect the responders, but also the motorists driving past. At the heart of this whole thing is something called TIM training. That's short for traffic incident management. Honestly, the best way to think of it is like a playbook for a crash scene. It's all about getting every single agency, fire, police, towing, you name it, on the exact same page, so they operate like one coordinated team to keep everyone safe. And here's where it gets really smart. The whole philosophy breaks down into 3 key steps. First up, improve communication so everyone knows what's going on. That simple step directly leads to number 2, preventing those awful and often tragic secondary crashes. And the ultimate goal, step 3, is to clear the scene as quickly and safely as possible. That saves responders' lives and it gets traffic moving again for all of us. And you should know, this program has some serious momentum. It's been around since 2012, and in that time, it's already trained over 800,000 responders. The new goal? To push that number to a massive 1 million. That is a truly ambitious scale for a life-saving effort. This quote from the Federal Highway Administrator really captures the two-sided approach here. It's not just about what happens on the shoulder, it's also about what happens in the travel lanes. It's about training the responders and educating us, the drivers. But this TIM training, as important as it is really just one piece of a much larger puzzle. To truly solve this, multiple government agencies are all coordinating their efforts, tackling this problem from every possible angle. Yeah, this is a real team effort. You've got the Federal Highway Administration, or FHWA, focusing on engineering safer roads. Then there's the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, the FMCSA, using data to prevent truck crashes. And of course, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, which leads public awareness campaigns like Move Over. It's a truly comprehensive strategy. And all of this is guided by a philosophy called the safe system approach. It's a fundamental shift in thinking. Instead of just reacting to crashes, the goal is to design a transportation system that actually anticipates human error, a system where crashes are less likely to happen in the first place, and if they do, they're much less likely to be fatal. It's about building safety into the very fabric of our roads. Okay, so we've talked about what the government is doing and what first responders are doing. But what about the rest of us? This is where the responsibility shifts directly to every single person who gets behind the wheel. This quote from the head of the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says it all. This isn't just a courtesy. It's not just a nice thing to do. It is a legal requirement in every state, and it is absolutely critical for protecting lives. The law itself is simple and direct. When you see flashing lights on the shoulder up ahead, you have 2 legal obligations. First, you have to significantly reduce your speed. And second, when it's safe to do so, you must move over 1 full lane to create a protective buffer. Slow down and move over. That's it. That's the law. And it's crucial to understand who this protects. We're not just talking about police cars and fire trucks. Many states have expanded these laws to cover any vehicle with flashing lights. That includes tow trucks and highway maintenance crews. The rule of thumb is easy. If you see lights, you move. Period. So at the end of the day, what all of this really shows is that roadside safety isn't just one group's job.
It's a critical partnership between well-trained responders on the shoulder and alert, responsible drivers in the lanes right next to them.
I want to leave you with this final, really powerful quote. Protecting those who protect us is not optional, it is our duty. It just perfectly frames this as a shared social contract, a collective responsibility we all have to the people who put their lives on the line for us every single day.
And that brings us right to the final question. The next time you see those flashing lights ahead, what are you going to do? Roadside safety is a shared responsibility. The real question is, are you doing your part? Because the lives of more than 1 million first responders are counting on your answer.